to have a conversation here tonight. There we go. There we go. Let me know if you can hear me, folks. Like I said before, I'm in the middle of the ocean. Okay, so but let me know if you can hear me properly here. I'm in the ocean. So let me know if you can hear me. Awesome. Hey, what's going on, Pam? So go ahead and comment your names here below. Renee, how are you? You know, you guys are family, you know. I'm so overjoyed when I get the opportunity to go live. I look forward to this, by the way. Do you? Like, I look forward to talking with you and spending some time with you every night here. You know, I feel connected to you. I feel that we're kindred spirits because, you know, depending on where you are in your life, I've been there as well, especially if you haven't made a ton of money yet. I've been there. So I truly believe that every follower, every friend, every person that listens to me, I have a connection with them. And I do my best to speak to you as if I was with you right now, like almost as if you were in my room. I'm talking to you, I'm looking at you, and I'm just talking to you, you know, directly to you like a friend, helping you, guiding you, mentoring you so you can become the person that you want to be as well. Okay. We got Wayne, we got Sabata, how are you? Carmenita, how are you? Holy Ground, what's going on? Elizabeth, how are you? Elizabeth Wade, how are you? All right. So tonight is Q&A. Just give you an update of where I am. I mean, if you folks get an opportunity to listen to my video earlier, my reel, I did a video, shows you guys my room here is $15,000. Not that's not important, but what's important is that you know, I believe everybody has the option to have the so-called best. I'm not saying that this is the best room, but it's an incredible room, I'll tell you that. So I show you that and I tell you that it's 15 grand. So you'll understand that people actually do that. People actually spend that amount of money to have a certain type of experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm here to make it normal. Like, I'm here to normalize the things that take place on this planet that you think is outrageous, you know, and maybe to you, it may be outrageous to spend, like I spend $30,000 because my children have a room similar to mine as well. So you may think it's kind of outrageous and crazy to do that, but I want you to know that it's many, many millions of people that do this on a daily basis. This is nothing, it's just normal for them. So if I can normalize it in your mind, because I know deep down inside you would like to experience this, but you just can't justify the cost. And some of you just can't see yourself doing it or even paying that amount of money. But I want to give you permission that, listen, you can have it. You can do it. It's not a big deal. And not just that, I want to give you a system, right? The mechanisms to be able to do this. That work is required. You do have to put some work in. But I truly believe that the foundation of attracting things and manifesting things is more important than the work, which includes visualization, affirmations, writing in your journals, meditating as much as humanly possible, thinking as if you are the person that you want to be. Okay? And that's what I teach. Okay? So questions for me here. Do you have some data entry job needed to get done? Not currently. All right. Jess says she's here for it. I'll check out a pen and paper here. India, how are you? DJ Kafka. All right, let's start with some questions here. I'm waiting. I'm looking. Hey, Presley, how are you? Rod, how are you? I'm waiting on your questions below. But like I said, I had a fantastic day today. In the middle of the, I don't know if this is the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. I'm not sure. Ooh. I just know today was awesome. What's something you wish you'd done sooner? Read books. Yeah, read. I didn't start reading until the age of 26, 27. So yeah, reading for sure. Elizabeth. See, Jojo. What to do if you're afraid of succeeding? So Rod, when you say you are afraid of succeeding, what are you actually afraid of? Like, let's unpack that. As a matter of fact, the word success, what does that mean to you? Like, when you think about success, what does that mean to you? And what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of having too much money? Are you afraid of having too much time and money to do what you want to do? Are you afraid of freedom? Financial freedom? Are you afraid that people are going to want to borrow your money? You're going to have family members that you didn't even know existed asking you for money. Are you afraid because usually when people become rich and successful, well, they become admired by a lot of people. So, are you afraid of the attention? What books have evolved you? Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself is a book I love by Dr. Joe Dispenza, for sure. Next question here. Marcy, how are you? Nick. Tavari. All right. Kush. I'm afraid of the attention that comes with having a lot of money. Why? So what do you think is going to happen if people give you more attention? Then what does that mean to you? And believe it or not, this may sound odd, but it's many people that are afraid to succeed. Some people actually sabotage themselves so they won't succeed. Even though if you ask them, do you want to succeed? They say yes. But some people can't handle success because success equals happiness. And believe it or not, some people are just afraid to be happy. And I think because they don't think this happiness is going to last, they don't get too happy because something's going to happen or something is bound to happen. So people typically sabotage their own emotion of happiness. It's insane, right? When people say, "Oh, don't get too happy, don't get too excited," because they don't want to get let down, right? And they feel if they get too happy, too excited, eventually they get let down. So they sabotage themselves. But listen, I want to give you permission to be happy. For no reason, just be happy. Who cares? And be as happy as humanly possible. Act and feel like everything in your life is happening perfectly towards the alignment of your goals and dreams. Smile, jump around, laugh. Okay? Speak, when you open your mouth, speak as if everything in your life is perfect. Okay? Do you think they grew up around that mindset? Who? I'm quiet and reserved, and too much attention doesn't feel safe for my nervous system. Are you a doctor? How do you know it doesn't feel safe for your nervous system? And who says that you're going to get a lot of attention when you become successful? What are the best ways that you kept your focus on goals without letting self-doubt withhold you from success? Yeah, to be very honest with you, I don't think I've ever really experienced self-doubt, like doubting myself. I don't know. I don't. Because I just think self-doubt is useless. Like, what's the point of doubting that it's not going to work? Because if I'm doubting that I'm not going to get what I want, what's the purpose of even going for it? Like, the purpose of making $1 million or even trying to make $1 million. Like, if I want to make $1 million and I'm doubting, that's definitely not going to work in my benefit. Like, the doubt, to have any type of uncertainty around that, it's just not going to benefit me. So the reason why, and that's logical, like I don't choose to doubt myself because it's just useless. Because what, I'm going to doubt myself and then I'm not going to doubt myself later? Like, why would I do this? Why would I play myself like that? Why would I doubt myself that it's going to happen? And then 2 months later, I say, okay, no, it's going to happen. Or I can just say, it's going to happen, and it is happening, period. Just continue to say that until it does. And if it doesn't, well, I'll be dead. So it wouldn't matter. You get it? So, doubt itself is just useless. What's the point of doubting when you've already set a goal and you say you're going to do what you're going to do? So I'm not going to spend any time or waste any time doubting. All right? You're welcome, Eli. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? Yeah, who wants to go live? Who wants to go live with me right now? If you want to go live, you need to turn on your camera. I need to be able to see you clearly and properly. And I'll answer your questions here. Now, listen, if I allow you guys to go live, can we be professional? Sorry, don't troll, don't act silly. Come on. You're going to ruin it for everyone else. Okay, I'm here to help you. I'm here to mentor you, so. Okay. Somebody wrote, you're not rich until you have things money can't buy. What can't money buy? And don't say love, because money can buy love as well. Dr. Zoe Ramos, how are you? Gotta go, Wes. Gotta get up at 5 a.m. You should start the midnight rants on Saturday nights, Sunday. Us 9 to 5 people gotta work, brother. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know you gotta work. So what? Sacrifice. You want me to go live so your life would be comfortable. Nah. Doesn't work like that. Okay? Like, to be on this side of the fence where I am, you're going to be uncomfortable, period. And if you're not willing to be uncomfortable, then that's okay. Stay exactly how you are. Get some sleep so you got to work tomorrow for the rest of your life. Okay? Folks, until you decide to be uncomfortable and understand that success or anything that's worthwhile, that it's going to be hard, you're going to be tired, you're going to be exhausted, you got to fight for it, that's just the price you got to pay. If you're not willing to pay the price, great. I would say just shut up, Just say, I'm not willing to pay the price. Just log off and go to sleep. Okay? And stay at your job for the next 20, 30 years. What superpower would you choose if you had an option? Well, I already have a superpower. I have the power to use my thoughts to manifest my dreams. I never kept a job longer than 3 years and 20 years. I'm in there for a change. I don't like working for mediocre jobs. Well, quit, Jasmine. Quit. Okay? Quit. Why are you still there? Whatever job that is. If it's making you miserable, what's the point? And I get it. You might say your bills. I mean, is that the only place that will pay your bills? Do you not have the guts or the courage to go find something else? Toby King, how are you? You're welcome, Eli. Why does everything seem harder when trying to upgrade your life? Yeah, that's easy because, Rod, that's a great question, by the way. Because your brain doesn't want to change, man. It's just how it is. The brain itself, it's not designed for you to be successful, to make millions of dollars, to get what you want. The brain is designed to survive. It's to keep your body functioning. And that's about it, honestly. The brain is not programmed to do all these magnificent things, but it can. Like, you can program your mind to do these things. Magnificent things. But when your brain has been running a certain script or a certain software for a very long time, it doesn't want to change the software because it has already adapted. That's why people, as it relates to addictions, it's hard for people to eliminate addictions because your brain has adapted to the unhealthy habit that you have selected. Okay? So yeah, it is hard. The brain doesn't want to change. It wants to stay exactly what it is. It wants to run that same program called habits every day, all day. Any more questions for me? Do you believe in karma? No. Kenny, Patrice, how are you? Rob, how are you? Jody, how are you? Lucy, how are you? Acosta. Come on, talk to me. Miguel Angel. Francisco. If you had to start over today, what would be your blueprint? If I had to start all over, I would just create a new product on the internet, a digital product, and sell it. Amit. Oh. Man, I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I can feel that. You're very welcome. Jody says, thank you for all the advice and the tough love you give to us, man. Of course. Like, man, I'm here for you. I'm here. Especially my brothers, my black brothers. Sometimes a black man needs an example of a man that looks like him, that doesn't steal, cheat, or hurt people, but yet they're wildly successful. We have black brothers that are doing well, but we don't have a lot of black brothers that are doing well legally, right? So, I got you. How do you do what seems to be impossible? Easy. Exactly how you see a building that has 100 floors and you want to be at the top. Well, if you don't have an elevator, how do you get up there? One step at a time. Okay. So this is the same thing you do with something that you seem impossible. One step at a time. All right, folks. I guess I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. Let me know if you got any value here tonight. Remember, my podcast is on Spotify. Also, it's on Apple Podcasts. Listen to this more than once. You know, if you're going to listen to a Drake song over and over again, you can listen to Wesley Virgin that's trying to help you become the version of yourself that you can have as much money as you can spend. So much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. And let's go.